Welcome back to the Hoops 365 podcast. Free agency has started. On today's podcast, we will be reviewing each free agent that has signed so far. We will not review players who have signed to the team they were already at. We'll do that later on. Let's get started. The big one of the free agency so far, probably the biggest one throughout the entire free agency, is Paul George signed to deal with the Philadelphia 76ers for 4 years, $212 million. This is a huge signing for the Philadelphia 76ers and changes everything in the Eastern Conference, and should make Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid pretty happy. They'll be real contenders now. On to the next one. Isaiah Hartenstein signs a 3-year, $87 million deal with the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is a little much for Hartenstein, but the Thunder have the money to spend, and he'll be a great addition alongside Chet Holmgren. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope signs a 3-year, $66 million deal with the Orlando Magic. This is a good addition for the Orlando Magic, and he'll be a great defender alongside Jalen Suggs. Tobias Harris signs a 2-year, $52 million deal with the Detroit Pistons. Again, this is quite a bit for Tobias Harris, but Detroit Pistons has the money to spend, and they decided to spend it on Tobias Harris. The Washington Wizards signed Jonas Valanciunas. I was very confused by this signing, and it's an interesting signing considering they just drafted Alex Sarr with the number 2 pick, and he should be their future center. I wouldn't be surprised if Jonas Valanciunas gets traded before this deal ends. Derrick Jones Jr. signed a 3-year, $30 million deal with the LA Clippers. This is a great depth piece for the Clippers, and it'll help a little bit by replacing Paul George. Nigel Marshall signed a 3-year, $27 million deal to the Dallas Mavericks. He'll be a good depth piece for the Mavericks moving forward. Jalen Smith signed a 3-year, $27 million deal with the Chicago Bulls. This is a good addition for the Bulls, and it'll be a nice center to have if they head in the direction of a rebuild, which I suspect they will. DeAnthony Milton signs a 1-year, $12.8 million deal to the Golden State Warriors. He'll be a solid replacement for Chris Paul. Speaking of Chris Paul signs a 1-year, $11 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs. This is a really neat deal for Chris Paul. He'll be alongside Coach Pop and Victor Wembanyama, and I think they have a chance to compete, but probably not be a contender. Andre Drummond signs a 2-year, $10 million deal for the Philadelphia 76ers. He'll be a terrific backup behind Joel Embiid, and $10 million for 2 years is a really fair deal for the Philadelphia 76ers. Drew Eubanks signs a 2-year, $10 million deal to the Utah Jazz. Keep in mind, the Utah Jazz are considering trading Walter Kessler, so he could be a backup center if they decide to head that direction. The LA Clippers have decided to sign Nicholas Batum to a 2-year, $9.5 million deal. Batum played for the Clippers before, and he'll return now to be just another depth piece to replace Paul George. Mason Plumlee signs a 1-year, $3.3 million deal to the Phoenix Suns. This is a fair deal for both sides, and I think Mason Plumlee will be a really fair center for the for the Phoenix Suns. He won't do nothing spectacular, but he'll be a decent center to have. Eric Gordon signs a 1-year, $3.3 million deal to the Philadelphia 76ers. He'll be a great depth piece alongside Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid. And right now, the 76ers will add a lot of small pieces to be depth moving forward now that they got the big three. Last but not least, DeLon Wright signs a 1-year, $3 million deal to the Milwaukee Bucks. He'll be a good veteran backup for the Milwaukee Bucks going into next season as they hope to compete for the NBA championship. Klay Thompson is also working on a deal to head to the Dallas Mavericks as this episode is being recorded. Thank you for watching. As always, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And follow all Hoops 365 social media. Thank you.